Hi everybody, this is Diane. I just went outside and did a harvest of my Sugar Rush peach peppers. It took a while for them to get to the right color, to this peach color. And I want to save the seeds from these because I'm going to put them in my Etsy shop to sell the seeds. And then I want to use the peppers for some hot sauce, or I want to try to experiment with a wing sauce with these peppers. I've never grown them before, so it's going to be some experimenting with some recipes. But the arroz con pollo pepper, I have worked with just trying to save the first couple of them, just waiting for them to be really mature and really ripe and ready to save the seeds. So I just rinsed those pepper seeds out a little bit, and then I put them on the paper plate instead of a napkin, because paper towels and napkins do tend, they stick to them, and then the paper towel gets stuck on the seeds. So I do usually put them on a paper plate, and then I just kind of move them around so they don't stick onto the paper plate. And then this is a Jimmy Nardello, a few peppers of red sweet Jimmy Nardello pepper. And what I'll do once these are dried, I'll go through and just kind of quality control and take out the seeds that I wouldn't plant in my garden. So some of those darker ones that might have been at the tip of the pepper, and just take some of the dark ones out and ones that look like they may not germinate, and just give the most quality seeds and put those away for in a dry envelope, or any that I'm going to share, or any that I may put in my seed shop. So for the tomato seeds, I have a few that I'm saving, and that one is definitely not going to go to waste. I've got my salt shaker right there. But I just cored the tomato. This was a red beefsteak tomato. So I used my tomato corer and my Pampered Chef tomato knife, and I'm just going to ferment that for a few days, and I'm going to cover it loosely with a paper towel and then the lid, so that it's getting air, but it's not totally closed off, because that can explode. And then the object is to just get all the gel off. And the reason that you get that gel off your tomato seed is so that if your tomato plant had any kind of sickness or anything like that, when you go ahead and give those tomato seeds to anyone else, you're not transferring that sickness or disease to somebody else's yard. So you want to make sure that you go through this fermenting process, even though it does take 3 to 4 days before you get that gel off. And then this one actually is a Dr. Witchy's. It looks like that. And I was going to get ready to dry these off, but they do feel like they still have a little bit of gel on them. So I'm going to let them go one more day. But once you do that, you're going to just rinse it and dry those seeds really well, and make sure that they are fully dry so that they don't mold, and put them away labeled yellow beefsteak or Dr. Witchy's. And even if they were planted next to one another, I'm sure you will still get, a tomato. That was a very strong tomato, but you'll get a tomato very similar to that one. So I wouldn't worry, you'll still get a tomato very close to the yellow beefsteak like that one. But I recommend highly to save your seeds for next year. And if you have any questions, feel free to go to Gardening with Diane and ask any of the group, or please feel free to join Gardening with Diane. We're all just, gardeners of all different levels. I'm a beginner gardener myself, and we're all just learning together. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.